In digital imaging, a picture element, or pixel, is the smallest component of an image. Traditional art forms like embroidery, loom weaving, beadwork, mosaics, and pointillism can be seen as visual predecessors to the modern digital pixel. When an image is divided into small squares of color, a visual distortion occurs. Up close, the image appears blurry, but from a distance, it becomes clear. Create a pixelated portrait collage using a LightPad and graph paper. Start with a printout of a posterized portrait and a drawing of the same portrait on tracing paper. Tape the printout to a LightPad, then secure a 4x4 Bienfang Gridded Paper over the printout. Choose a variety of colored and patterned papers that match the color palette of the original reference image. I'm using a mix of papers, including Royalco Skin Tone Craft Paper, Paper Accents Cardstock, and Praying Shades of Me construction paper. You can also use a small amount of Royalco decorative papers. Use a ruler and scissors or a guillotine-style paper trimmer to cut the papers and portrait into half-inch strips. Then, cut the strips into squares. The squares don't need to be perfect. Some may be smaller or larger, and that's okay. Choose just a few colors to start. More squares can be cut while working. I like to keep colors together, sort of like a paint palette. Turn on the LightPad, and using the printout for reference, choose an area to begin gluing squares to the graph paper. I'm going to start with an interior section with the most detail, the eye. The grid of the paper will help to keep the squares aligned. Pieces can overlap, but should follow the same grid pattern when they do. Now that I have more of the image covered, I'm going to use pieces from the original drawing to define areas like the eye and mouth. It's helpful to line the strip of the drawing on the collage when choosing where to cut. These pieces can be added over the collaged squares or directly onto the gridded paper. Turn off the LightPad occasionally to be sure the image is progressing as you would like it to. When the image is completely filled in, you can create a frame from remaining strips of paper. The final image can also be lightly touched up with watercolor to better define areas as needed. For more information about this project and access to hundreds more, visit dickblick.com.